Oops. Let me place. Okay. Here we go. So up to over here, Sharatar Perikdal of Beis Adar. Oidam Ruchazal. We're in Brachas Samach Gimel. Kolamapa Atzman Divrei Torah. Ein Bekoich Lamed B'Yom Tzor. One who is Marpatzman Divrei means that he's lax. So at a time of tzari, he doesn't have koyach to meet it, I guess. Nemar his race the Zohar says on this pasuk Mishlei, when a person is lax from learning Torah, he goes in ways that are not proper. Kama bali devavu, in the Kabbalah, the Mahevele category. There are many enemies that are there already to prosecute. I feel the shmas of the Varnash, and even the neshama, the chela delay, which is your strength, your power, mora devavu the kidley, becomes his enemy. Wow. That says tsar koichecha. Koichecha means your strength. His rapesa, that weakened. Man de marpe yidei the someone who weakens himself from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Not to strengthen himself with Hashem, and by learning Torah. How can you give power to Hashem? Someone who strengthens himself in Torah. So he's strengthening himself in the tree of life. The Yoav Tokve, the Shekhinah, and empowers the Shekhinah. And there are so many. What's the opposite of a prosecutor? Defenders. There's so many Sanigorim standing there to mention you for good. It's incredible. As the Zohar says, what does it mean that you're weakening the hands from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so you're not learning Torah? And when someone does learn Torah, he's strengthened HaKadosh Baruch Hu. To know is loyal Kim, we say. When we say it in Haidu in the morning, to know is loyal Kim. So one of Pshatim is that we give power to Hashem because we're his tzibur, right? Ein melech boy am. That's this world. In this world, that's the way it is. Ein melech boy am, and we're his am, so we're making him the melech. We have kaviyachol, the power to make Hashem a melech. And that's all through, says the Zohar, through learning Torah. If you forget something that you learned, the Torah considers it as if you're responsible for your nefesh and emar, pasuk and dvarim, okay, gam. Next day. By that, we're talking about a person who is not Isaac Torah, right? He's Misrapa Torah. So he says, through that, the yoke of the Goyim is strengthened over the Jews. And as the Jews are under the Goyim, Kidisa b'Medrash and Eicha, on the pasuk Ke'echol Kash L'Shoin Eish, says the Kash. What's the Ke'echol Kash? Kash eat. The Kash is Esav. The Eish is Yaakov. So in this pasuk, it's saying Hakash Yercha. Let's say usually it's the other way, right? The fire burns the kash, but Yeshaya is saying that the kash is eating the fire is Esav eating Yaakov. Ve'emosai ki mo'asus teres Hashem. Yes, the pasuk continues there because they were mayas. They were the Torah of Hashem Shorsham Kamok Yihiyeh. Shorsham means their roots there, and he says so. Torah Tzchus Avos. I don't know what the word mok means. All right, but the Medrash is saying here that and the truth is that's that Rashi, right? When Rivka went to Beis Shem and Aver, wondering what's going on there, right? So there's the Yamats, right? When one's stronger, the other one falls. The other one falls, the other one's stronger. So when Kali is not learning Torah, so it's Taka, the Goyim have power over us. It's interesting he doesn't bring that. That's a Mamash Rashi and Komish. Also, it's also an Eicha. Oh, well, here, this is, I guess, sort of that. As long as the voice of Yaakov is mitzavtzef, the Lashon when he's talking about birds, in the Batek Nesiyas of the Batek Midrashos, Ein Yadei Esav twittering, right? Ein Yadei Esav Shaltos. But it's interesting that the Midrash uses that Lashon. I mean, that he's talking, but so then Esav has no power over Yaakov. And a kol Yaakov, but the other way, etc. V'isa b'medrash eicha. Amos and Malchus havir kachavim geizeris gzeri yisrael matzlachas. When do the goyim have the power to make decrees on Klal Yisrael and they're successful? Because not mashlichu divrei Torah la'aretz. When Klal Yisrael throws the Torah to the ground, shenema utzvo tinosein al hatomid bepesha v'tashlech emes arts. They threw emes artsa, and we saw before also that emes is Torah. So Torah the fifth emes knei v'altim karuksiv zonach Yisrael toiv pasuk Hosea Klal Yisrael left the good. Oyev, you're the fool. So the Oyev, the enemy will chase them. And what is toiv? Vein toiv ela toiv. Uksiv pasuk in Shmiras v'yisu v'yachanu b'refidim v'yamalek. Uksiv acher kach zeh v'yavo Amalek. What's the connection that they encamped in Refidim and then Amalek came? It's referring that they were weak in their Torah. So Amalek had power. This is what all Gedolim was saying that now in our times, the answer to the Torah is to strengthen yourself in Torah. Right? It was our Kodesh al Pasuk. The Pasuk says that you're actually, Achashverosh, not Achashverosh, power is say Nirpim Atem Nirpim. Zelashon says the Zohar Nirpim Atem Me'araisa. Right, you're being weak for learning Torah. Can't tichbar avoda al anoshim b'mitzvah v'arnonius. And if so, tichbar avoda al anoshim. Let avoda be stronger, be heavier through taxations and ubeprat in the next one. Besides that, you're hurting yourself. Anyone who forgets something from the learn during Golos Levana, he causes Golos for his children. Zinemar, Pasuk and I share, this is Pirkei Avos. But Tishkach Toyas Elikah, Eshkach Banecha Gamadi. You'll forget the Torah, your Torah, the Torah of your Hashem. Then Hashem, will forget your children. I'm Bono Shalad the Mason, Kishem Katanim of Urza Oven, Kamesham Chazal, Gemara and Shabbos. Yes, I'm quoted, but that a person's children die when they're young because of this affair of being near from Torah, Bittul Torah. Gamlitin with Gehenim of Urza Hachet. You get punished in Gehenim, Kamesham Chazal, Gemara and Baba Basra, Tal Perish Hatzor B'divrei Torah, Noifel B'Gehinah. The Nemar, Fasikin Mishlei, Adam Taya Miderach Haskel, V'kal Refaim Yenuach. Vein Refaim El again. Ubazar Kodesh Pashas Vayikra. On Reb Shimon. Says Reb Shimon, Zakoyin Inun Mari Dinishmasa Mari Daraisa. B'nei Pulchana Demalka Kadisha. Says it's our Ashrei. Right, to the Bali Neshama, the Bali Torah, the ones who serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Melech. Oila oisam hachoitim. Woe to those who sin. Vai. Chayovaya. Doizakoin listaboka b'morein. That they don't merit. They don't merit to cling to their master. Well, as a kohen v'araisa, and they don't merit to learn Torah. The choman delizochi v'araisa says in Torah, because anyone who's not zochi doesn't merit the Torah. Lo zochi lo beruach v'lo b'neshama. So they don't merit, not beruach and not in the neshama. This dabakusa. 1 minute. Rather, he's attached to the bad judgments, to the very strong punishments. And he has no portion in the Melech. He doesn't have a portion in Kedusha. Woe that when they leave this world, the Dinin Bishin, because or Zinin Bishin, he will be revealed. He'll be to those bad, bad parts, bad. Bali hachutzpah. These are the malachim that are punish us. Lost the place. Mori chatzifusa takifa kekalv. Shluchei denur the Gehenna. They are the shluchim of the fire of Gehenna. They have no rachmanis upon him. Tochose v'chulo. Okay. These are all chazal, divrei chazal about someone who doesn't involve himself in learning Torah, and he's able to learn Torah and he doesn't. So there's all kind of bad things. So good.